Give a big welcome for Mr. all the way from Sacramento, Mr. Stephen Ferris.
Hey, what do you guys want to do?
Argue?
You want to argue?
That's all I like to do is argue.
That's all you like to do is argue? You guys want to argue?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's going to make my job a lot easier tonight. Because now I don't have to make you laugh. All I have to do is make you argue. So, let's do it.
What are you looking at me for?
Well, you're the one that said you wanted to argue. Was there anything in particular you wanted to argue about, or?
Well, if you really want to piss people off, you tell them Batman and Superman are a bunch of baloney.
Yeah.
Because
What about? Okay, so what about the Ben Affleck? You guys want to argue about Ben Affleck being cast as Batman? Is anybody for that? I like Ben Affleck myself. I'll argue for Ben Affleck, and you guys can argue against. He's obviously a great director, right? I figure. Now, I don't think he's going to direct it, but there was like some speculation about that. But if he did, why not have him play Batman too? And he's there, you know. Right? You guys agree with that?
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
Well, how are we going to argue?
I disagree.
What issues do you guys have with Ben Affleck playing Batman?
He's short.
He's short? Is he really? I don't think.
Batman suit.
In a Batman suit, he's too short?
Yeah.
Do you guys think, I mean, a lot of people think Ben Affleck is a bad actor. Do you guys think that maybe the casting of Ben Affleck was kind of done on purpose because they want to piss off Christian Bale? And be like, nobody can do it better than me. And then he comes back. You guys think maybe that's what they're trying to do?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I was just arguing with you.
Oh, well, I know. I know. We gotta have. Do you guys have a? Let's make some actual arguments with with evidence and stuff like that. Or do you guys want to have that kind of argument? Do you guys even want to have an argument?
No.
You want to laugh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you guys jokes then. All right. Okay, so I don't know if this is true for you guys or not, but I think in a general sense, women don't like porn as much as men do, right?
What?
I know some of the women here may like it just as much or maybe even more than the men that they know. Yeah. But I think in society, in America in general, women don't like porn as much as men, right? I think we can all probably assume that.
Now we're arguing.
Well, we're laughing too. We're laughing too. So, I mean, we're doing all the things we want. I think the reason that typically, the reason I think, okay, look, I think women don't like porn as much as men do, okay? Good? Now, I think that's because we need to change it to XXXY instead of just XXX. It's a chromosome missing that would make women.
That's a huge man.
You guys believe in love at first sight? You don't believe in it? I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it because, especially these days, it seems like you just have to go to so many different sites. You guys, anybody here smoke? You guys smoke?
Not so
With what?
Anything.
Sure.
Vaporize, man.
Vaporizer? Well, I mean, the joke's really more about cigarettes, but it could be about anything. I don't get what's so great about smoking. I mean, if it's, you guys like smoking? Why else would you do it? I don't get what's so great about it. I mean, if it's so great, then why would you blow the smoke back out again? Isn't that kind of like being bulimic? Food is so great. Oh. You guys, I mean, these days, is there anybody here that's racist or anything?
No.
All right. I saw, okay. All right, let me just start it like this. So, if I went up to a black person and I said, how much money would I have to pay you to put on this slave costume and go over in a field and start picking cotton while I stand here and masturbate? Like, I'd get my ass kicked, if not much worse. But somehow, Hollywood has figured out a way to get a whole bunch of them to do it in a movie with no complaints. You just go out there and, yeah, pick cotton. And then they've got, so I came up with this because I watched that movie 12 Years, I didn't see the movie, I saw the preview for the movie 12 Years a Slave, which is, you know, but they're out there picking cotton. And then there's Ben Affleck, or not Ben Affleck, but, no, the Angelina Jolie one, Brad Pitt. He's on a hay bale, and he's just sitting there jacking off. That's what it looks like. He's just like, it looks like he's just sitting there jacking off, and he's kind of like, so this is how it was. This really looks like the real thing. You guys like movies and stuff? You like cult films?
Sure.
Yeah? You like that movie Fargo? You like that? I liked it. I thought Fargo was pretty good. There was one thing I didn't like about it, and that's that there was an F in the title. That pissed me off. So I was really happy later last year when Ben Affleck finally fixed that problem. Came out with Argo. But then he went and changed the whole story all around. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it, like, you got rid of the wood chipper. I was hoping at least, like, maybe somebody would fall out of the plane and get stuck in one of the engines and get ground up. That didn't happen. I watched that movie Che. I guess it's based on the T-shirt. And I had seen this shirt before I watched the movie. But if you haven't seen this shirt, I wouldn't worry about it. Cause just watch the movie, because there's not anything on the shirt that you're not going to get in the movie. The movie's got like the whole story. That's not on the shirt. It's just a silhouette. I was thinking about maybe trying to make my own movie. I want to make one about Jesus Christ. You guys like movies about Jesus, like Passion of the Christ? Jesus Christ Superstar? I want to make one, and the title's going to be He is Resin. Which is, that's obviously, a play on words between He is Risen and resin. And the reason I want to do that is because I'm going to steal a plot from Jurassic Park. So scientists are going to find a piece of resin with a mosquito that bit Jesus. And then they're going to bring him back from the DNA and build a whole theme park. Go out there and see him. He's out there, and we'll watch him eat a goat. And the power is going to go out, and Jesus will escape, start eating the scientists. And then the apostles would be like the spitters or velociraptors or whatever. they chase down a guy in a Jeep and eat him. And then they'd all, leave the island at the end, the people that were left. You guys have seen the Jurassic Park, right? So it'd be just like that. You guys want to know how I came up with that whole joke?
Yes.
Because I noticed the T in T-Rex kind of looks like a cross. That's it. It'd be a lot harder to put a T-Rex on a cross though, because the arms are so short. Probably too heavy. Uh-oh. Looks like it's probably time for me to go here. Or is that right? Yeah, of course. I'm going to leave you guys on a little something then. You guys like alcohol? Yeah. I like it too. I just drink it in moderation, but there's a lot of things I really like about it, and I think probably my favorite thing about it is that you can backwash into it, and it doesn't matter because the alcohol kills all the germs. So a lot of times, like I'll be at a party, like maybe a beer party or something like that, and I'll sample one of the beers, and then I'll act like I don't like it, try to give it to somebody else, do a little backwash. And they won't drink it because they know I've got a reputation for doing that. But the thing is that at a beer party, as the night goes on, they're going to drink more and more beer and get drunk and lose their inhibitions and maybe do something that normally they wouldn't do, like drink a beer with some backwash in it. Maybe they'll forget. And by that time, I'll have like a 50-50 mix of backwash and beer. They drink that. The point of this example is that you should never give up. Something in life you want to achieve, just because it doesn't work out the first time, just keep trying. Maybe it'll work out. It did for me. All right, you guys. Well, that's the end of my performance tonight. I want you guys to check me out on whatyouguyeswantado.com and obamasofat.com and the rejects of standup.com. All right, thanks a lot. Happy birthday, Johnny.
Give it up for Stephen Ferris.